Okay, so influence peddling in the United States is a crime. And that's what I asked. Is influence peddling illegal in the United States? So in particular, pursuant to Article 346 BIS of the Criminal Code, an individual is guilty of influence peddling where he or she, by exploiting or claiming a real or apparent influence on a public official or a person in charge of a public service, improperly requires or solicits promises to give money or other, hang on, I want to read the rest of this. Okay. To give money or other financial advantage as the price for his or her own unlawful mediation for the payment of the public official or person in charge of the public. In order for the public official or person in charge of a public official or act contrary to his or her duties, or to omit or delay an act on his or her duties. Now we've got more. There is so much criminal activity taking place right now in this current 47 administration. Yeah, they're going to have to see it. So I asked this question twice and it gave very similar answers. One of them I plugged in the word corporate. So what are criminal charges for influence peddling? It also provides for corporate influence peddling. Influence peddling, which involves using connections with authorities to obtain favors, can lead to criminal charges including corruption and bribery. So this is the people who are like on the internet and saying that they have this and they have that and they have these connections. Some of them go into the government. I think right now I'm thinking that's a bad idea, especially seeing what's happening right now. The specific charges and penalties vary depending on the jurisdiction and the nature of the actions. For example, Article 346 BIS of the Italian Criminal Code punishes influence peddling, while French law distinguishes between corruption and influence peddling, with latter applying to those who influence an intermediary. Now, I don't know why it's talking about Italian and French law, but maybe as research and comparison. Well, now I understand why corporate influence peddling can lead to various legal charges, including bribery, violation of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, FCPA, and other corruption-related offenses. Penalties can range from fines to imprisonment, and the specific charges and penalties depend on the jurisdiction of the nature of the crime. So we're talking about foreign influence peddling now, where these connections are foreign influencing peddling. We could be seeing that with the tariffs possibly. I'm not sure. I think we are.